Hello, I'm the Ultra Spanker, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Prominence series. In the last episode, we actually finished the whole process of this Andesite Factory by including this lava dripper thing and the thing that completely automates the andesite alloys right here. And as you can see in this big chest, we have been getting a lot. It is crazy. So now what we need to do is actually finish the exterior. I don't know if we'll get to all of the exterior in this episode, but we need to actually get a bunch of this done. And in preparation of that, I've actually been smelting a bunch of stone. As you can see here, I do need to take some of that out. And I've blocked the this up here, so all this is being stored right here, all this cobblestone. The only things I really need to gather is this wood and maybe some windows. I think I might want some cool windows that kind of, show the inside of the factory. That might be pretty neat, yeah. Also, sorry if I sound a little different. I've been a little under the weather. My voice has been a little raspy. But anywho, I need to, these putrid saplings, I need a few of those because that is the wood we're using. And boom, bone meal. We have all of that. Can I fit through a door? Yes, I can. And honestly, I just need to keep growing these. Oh, where's the leaves? What the heck? This one has no leaves. That's weird. But then I just chop this all down. What? Oh, this tree's being weird. Oh my gosh, usually when you chop a tree, you could just hold it down and it will chop the whole tree for you. Like here, I'll show you up here. Like with this tree, I could hold it down and it does that. But with this tree, it isn't. So I'm going to have to climb all the way up there and start from the top and go down. That is going to be horrendous. Well, I mean, there's only one way to do it. So let's slowly make our way and break this tree. Okay, we reached the top. We broke all that. Now we got to mine all the way down. Well, there you have it. That whole tree is felled. And now let's see if we do another one, if it won't bug out like that. Please say, okay, this one's actually normal. Oh, that is freaking great. Oh my goodness. So very simply, this will be felled just like that. And we should also, get saplings. Okay, I don't know why that first one was so weird. So let me continue the cycle of me breaking these trees and I'll get to you guys in a little bit. Okay, we're back and we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, over 8 stacks of these putrid logs. That is totally gonna last us way longer than this build. Yo, wait, what is that? Is that a golden chicken or am I just being stupid? Wait, I saw this in the water. Is this a golden chicken? No, I think it's just a normal chicken. It looked golden from a bit of ways. Huh, you definitely tricked me. Oh, and I traveled down this river. There's a few patches of sand. There's also a pretty nice looking bridge over there. But anyways, I am going to collect a lot of this sand so I can get some windows smelting. Okay, I gathered 3 stacks of sand. And now let's head home, smelt all this sand, and get this building built. Okay, with all these resources gathered, I don't have the glass yet. It is smelting in there. I do want to actually start building this. I want to just start building up this bit right here. I'm probably going to have a window right here and right here. Have a little kind of slant and then a bit right here. It'll all make sense once I actually build it, but I have quite the ideas for this place. There's going to be a few tricky spots, like right here with these gears. I think I'm just going to build like right over this, like just leave the gears like that because, no harm, no foul. And then over here with these pipes, honestly, just leave them there too. They kind of look cool, not going to lie. And then this stone sticking out, I'll obviously replace that. And with this wind turbine just sticking out right here, I need to make it look better. But for now, I'm just going to build this corner like it isn't even here. So let me actually start getting to build this thing. I am going to do a little bit of a swoosh right past and get the face of this built. And then we can put the makeup on the build once I'm done with the overall face. So here we go. Let's do this. A nice little swoosh. And oh my gosh, I've actually done so much, as you can see. That is a butt ton. I added those 2 window frame areas. We still need to put windows in. It's kind of blank, but I have an idea. And then if we wrap around this side, I have actually done a bunch over here too. As you can see, 2 bits where windows can be a nice overhang. I really like how this looks. And then I even added a lot of the roof right here, just kind of like this corner of the area isn't finished, but I'll probably do that off camera sometime. I even had the idea on how to cover up these pipes, and that was with these trapdoors, and I really do feel like that works and does look nice. And now that's all is left to do is to add a little bit of detail. And by detail, I have tested out a little bit right here, as you can see, with this tuff and the gravel. And I'm pretty sure this will make it nice and eroded to make it seem like it's old and grimy. Yeah. And then obviously also put the windows in while we're at it. I even thought of putting maybe some chimneys here, because right under this stone, let's take a little peek. Yes, the lava is right here, so I thought it would make sense if there was like a little chimney here. Yeah, that'd be really cool, to be honest. But now I'm kind of stuck under here. I'll just put that back and make sure not to fall in the lava. But yeah, let's get this all situated. I did get a bunch of glass, as you can see. I got the 3 stacks right there and all the things for the details. And honestly, we just get started. Let's put the makeup on this face. First and foremost, what I think will be the easiest is actually just putting the glass in these windows. I really do like how this glass looks because it does really do feel industrial. Yeah, just look at that. I feel like that fits. I might have to add a few maybe overhanging bits or something right there, but overall that is looking kind of nice. And then we just keep doing it on these other windows and this will look pretty sweet. Just completed this little side bit and it really does come together nicely. I really do like how this looks, and I do love being able to see my gear ratio through this window. And then up here I didn't really quite finish that, but I put a space for some windows here, and I thought this might be a perfect spot to put some windows. I mean, you don't really see them that often, but I really do feel like they fit there. And then I feel like I'm going to put the outer frame for this window so we can actually, actually build this little bit. I don't have the slabs on me, but this will do for now, and I'm just going to put the glass. Don't worry, I'll go and put the slabs and stuff there later. But yeah, you can kind of see how this is going to come along. Yeah, pretty nice. And with that, that is all the windows. Ooh, I barely almost missed that. But yeah, that's all the windows, and now we could start on the little bit of detail. So first I thought I'd break a little bit of this right here and add a tiny bit of these kind of scratch marks, you could say, just like that. That's a nice and easy spot for it. Oh no, oh, I broke that open. Okay, well, I was gonna put another scratch mark there, and I did kind of break open the lava. I do want to put gravel there instead. Yep, that works. Okay, here we go. Those are a few scratch marks right there. That one might need to be toned down a bit, and I do feel like we need to add a little mark up there somewhere to kind of even it all out. But nonetheless, I think it does kind of look good. So I feel like let's go up there and let's get the supplies for the chimneys, because those are going to be really cool to make and see. I don't know how big it's going to be, so I'm just going to guess and make 8 of these campfires, because obviously we're going to need smoke. Wait, is that not how you make it? Wait, how do you make this again? Oh, it's because these are twigs, not sticks. Oh, silly me. So, let me go back on that. Put this there, put that there, and these sticks. And there we go, 8 campfires. And let's see how big these chimneys can actually get. And another thing I want to do is actually have an easy way up there. So I'm going to make a few more of those. And I'm going to make a bunch of ladders, because ladders are obviously an easy way to scale up a big wall. And I feel like we just put the ladder maybe about here. I feel like this is a good spot, and we have easy access to the roof now. Oh yeah. And I broken through, just put that slab back, and now let's do the free reign build on these like chimneys. First of all, let me get a good idea for where the lava is. Okay, the lava's right there, so I probably want a chimney maybe here, and maybe one. Maybe, actually, let's scoot it back and just pretend like the lava's there. Let's put a chimney there and a chimney here. Yeah, those are some pretty good spots. I just don't want it too close to these windows because they kind of interfere, and then it's just too much, and yeah, too much, it boggles the mind. So let's see how we want these. Maybe we could do something like this, make it kind of like a 4x4. Yeah, that works. So kind of like one there, and then kind of like one like so. This is just a plan. I'll obviously fix all this right here. Okay, I just fixed that little bit, and now we can kind of build these upwards a bit and have some nice chimneys poking out. I'll have this one a little bit taller than that one right there. Just, I don't know, I think it just makes sense if one is taller than the other. I don't want it taller than that roof, so I feel like right here will work. And I feel like I'll put some slabs just for a tiny bit of height, and then I'll put the campfires at different intervals, just like so. So the smoke is a little bit random at the top. And then we can go to the other side right here and just build up a little bit. I feel like right here works, so I'll also put the campfires in intermediate spots, just like so. I am also going to put a tiny scratch mark here with just a little bit of gravel to seem like this is also kind of falling apart. And a little bit on this one right here, why not? And then while I'm up here, I could probably build my way up here and make one of those little scratch marks I was talking about earlier. Oh, did my drill just run out of thing? Oh, My drill just ran out of power, and I gotta jump all the way down there and recharge it. Goodness gracious. I guess I get to use my new ladder again. And obviously, we can make this little scratch mark like I actually wanted to. Okay, just a tiny scratch mark, like a wear mark right there, and I'm just gonna break myself down. Oh, okay, I lost half my health, but it's fine. Now, let's see how this looks. Honestly, this doesn't look too bad. I honestly kind of like it. Can I get up here? Thank you. But yeah, this doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I like how the smoke is kind of sticking up right there. This really does look very industrial and very worn down, just how I wanted it to be. So, there you have it, folks. This will be the end of this episode. We actually did a lot with this. It was really just building most of this factory. That's really what this whole episode was. You guys are probably wondering, what about the back end of this? What about this? I'll do it off camera. Don't worry. This is monotonous and really doesn't have anything special with it. So, I'll just cover this up and do a tiny bit of texturing. And since it's the back, I really don't have to do much, to be honest. But, yeah, that is that. So, thank you guys for watching. It means a ton. I hope you guys like my I hope you guys like my beautiful build here. I think it turned out pretty well, to be honest. And I'll see you guys the next one. Remember, have a great week, a great day. Bye-bye.